morning students. This is 12th standard botany video class, video 10. In this video, we are going to continue the same lesson, that is classical genetics. Dear students, in the previous video class, we have seen different hybrid crosses in intragenic gene interaction. What is intragenic gene interaction? The interaction is taken place between the alleles of same gene. That is said to be intragenic interaction. Under this, we have seen incomplete dominance. Example, Mirabilis jalapa. Another one, codominance. So codominance means both the alleles which are expressed their characters simultaneously and they are expressed in the heterozygote condition. That is said to be codominance. The ratio is 1:2:1. Different examples also we have seen. Camellia flaws, ABO blood group, sickle cell hemoglobin in human beings, the hybrid between Gossypium hirsutum and Gossypium sturtianum, which proves that the codominance gene interaction. That means the heterozygote which is expressed in the F1 generation, which are showing the different phenotypic characteristic feature, and also when they cross the F1 generation, they are producing different heterozygous as well as the homozygous characteristic feature of parents and also newly formed hybrid. Next one, lethal gene. An allele which is present in the gene which cause death of an organism is known as lethal allele. That interaction is said to be lethal gene interaction. It was reported in the plant snapdragon or Antherinum species by a scientist E. Barr. The lethal gene which contains three important plants. One is green plants with the chlorophyll. Another one, golden or Oreo plants with a yellow color. Then white plant without any chlorophyll. So these are all the three important plants of snapdragon. The recessive allele plant which is present in the white plant without chlorophyll, which cause death of an organism. So the genotypic ratio of the lethal gene is modified into 1:2 or 2:1 depending upon the alleles, that is dominant alleles, that is dominant lethal allele and recessive lethal allele. The ratio is modified into 2:1 or 1:2. That means if it is dominant allele caused by death means that should be removed from the ratio 1:2:1. If the recessive allele which cause death of an organism means the ratio is removed from the lethal gene of recessive, that is modified into 2:1 or 1:2. And also we have seen pleiotropy. That means a single gene which controls the multiple phenotypic character or trait of an organism. That is said to be pleiotropy. Example, Pisum sativum, which contains the single gene. It controls the many characteristic feature. One of the example is Pisum sativum, pea plant with the purple flower, brown seeds, dark spot on the axil of the leaves is crossed with the white flower, light color seed, no spot on the axil of the leaf. So these are all the three different characteristic feature which is present in the garden pea, which is determined by a single gene with a dominant and recessive alleles. That is said to be pleiotropy. Another example of pleiotropy is also shown in the human beings, that is sickle cell anemia. Then we have seen intergenic gene interaction. That means the interaction which has taken place between the alleles of different gene of different loci. That is said to be intergenic gene interaction. The examples we have seen: dominant epistasis. So dominant epistasis, which means a gene which are having two processes in the allele of chromosomes. A gene that suppress or mask the phenotypic expression of a gene at different loci with a different allele is called epistase. The gene whose expression is suppressed by non-allele gene is known as hypostatic. Both the genes are present in the same plant of the chromosome, but which one is determine the characteristic feature or phenotypic character of the organism means epistatic gene. For that we have seen the example of summer squash, which contain dominant allele W, white color, recessive allele or colored fruit, that is small w. The dominant colored allele which suppress the dominant white color fruit allele which suppress the colored fruit is the one of the gene, that is epistatic gene. Another gene which are having the different allele, one is the G for yellow color, capital G, and a small gene for recessive allele which produce green color fruit. So the interaction is taken place two different gene of different loci with a different allele. They are giving the F1 generation with heterozygous condition, capital W, small w, capital G and small g. But this hybrid, F1 hybrid, which are contain the dominant allele capital W. So this W is epistat, that means to suppress or mask the characteristic feature of other fruit color. That's why the F1 generations are named as white color summer squash. So this F1 generation once again selfed. They are giving 12:3:1 out of 16 gametes, which are showing both homozygous as well as the heterozygous phenotypic ratio in the form of 12 white color fruit, 3 yellow color fruit and 1 green color fruit. So this is the dominant intergenic gene interaction in summer squash. Dear students, up to this only we have seen in the previous video class. Today we are going to see some of the examples of intra and intergenic interaction, then polygenic interaction in wheat kernel color. Then we are going to see extra chromosomal inheritance or extranuclear inheritance, that is chloroplast inheritance and mitochondrial inheritance, and also atavism. First, we are going to see intragenic gene interaction. Dear students, This is some example given in the table column for intragenic or allelic interaction. Once again, the important 2-mark question. What is intragenic gene interaction? The interaction taken place, the two alleles which is present in the same gene, that is said to be intragenic gene interaction. For this, some examples are given here. It's very important 1-mark question. First one, incomplete dominance, that is flower color in Mirabilis jalapa. We already seen the ratio is 1:2:1. The another one, the flower color in Snapdragon Anterinum species, the ratio is 1:2:1. Then the codominance of AB blood group system in humans, the ratio is 1:2:1. Those are all the different types of intragenic gene interaction with example and phenotypic ratio. Dear students, next table column which are showing different intergenic gene interaction with example under phenotypic ratio in the F2 generation. First one, dominant epistasis. We have seen in the previous video class, that is fruit color in summer squash. The ratio is 12:3:1. 12 white color fruit, 3 yellow color fruit and white and 1 green color fruits. Next one, recessive epistasis in Snapdragon or Anterinum species. Flower color ratio 9:3:4. Then duplicate gene with cumulative effect of summer squash in fruit shape, ratio 9:6:1. Then the complementary gene of flower color in sweet peas, the ratio is 9:7. The supplementary gene in grain color of maize, ratio 9:3:4. Then the inhibitor gene, the leaf color is 13:3 in rice plant. Duplicate gene, that is seed capsule shape in shepherd's purse Bussa pastoris, the ratio is 15:1. So these are all the different example of intergenic gene interaction or non-allelic gene interaction. Dear students, next we are going to see polygenic inheritance in wheat kernel color. Kernel means that is the seed color or a grain color, that is said to be kernel. Here we are going to see the different hybridization process. Up to this we have seen different hybridization process. One is the monohybrid cross. The cross has taken place with the help of single characteristic feature determined by the gene with a pair of alleles. Another one, dihybrid cross. They have taken two different phenotypic characteristic feature that also determined by the different gene with pair of alleles. Then we have seen intragenic gene interaction, that is intragenic gene interaction, that is the interaction taken place between the alleles of the same gene. Another one, codominance. Both the alleles are expressed simultaneously and express the heterozygote of the F1 generation and F2 generation. Then the lethal gene, a gene with pair of alleles which cause death of the organism, and pleiotropy, a single gene which determines the different characteristic feature of the organism. And also we have gene intergenic The gene which is present in the different loci with a different allele crossed together, they are showing the variability in F1 and F2 generation. And now, the polygenic inheritance in wheat kernel. That means a single characteristic feature or a phenotypic trait or character is determined by multiple gene or many gene. That is said to be polygenic inheritance. Poly, which means many, that is several genes combined together to determine or affect a single trait or character or phenotypic ratio of an organism. That is said to be polygenic inheritance. Is an important 2-mark question. The definition is given in the paragraph first 3 line. A group of gene, that is several gene or many gene, together determine the characteristic feature or trait of an organism is called polygenic inheritance. So this polygenic inheritance explanation gives how inheritance of the continuous trait which are compatible with, that is joined with Mendel's law. Dear students, the polygenic experiment was demonstrated by Swedish genetist H. Nilsson LA in the year 1909 in wheat kernel. Is the important 1-mark question. The color of the wheat, that is kernel color of the wheat, is controlled by 2 genes with 2 alleles. That means each gene which are having the 2 alleles. The 2 different genes with alleles are one with red kernel color dominant to white. So color means it is dominant to the colorless one. Colorless means what is that one? White color. Okay. So one with red kernel color is dominant to white color. So this one is crossed with 2 pure breeding wheat varieties, that is dark red and a white. See that one? First parental plant, what is that one? Red kernel color was dominant to white. Is a general procedure. So the scientists crossed 2 pure breeding. What is pure breeding? Several experiment was made. Hybridization process was made for several generations, and they have produced the newly formed character or a trait or phenotypic ratio that is named as pure white breeding, that is pure breeding. So he has taken 2 pure breeding wheat varieties. One is the dark red, another one is the white color. So out of these 2 parental character, which one is the dominant? Red color is dominant with the other white color or colorless. So this dark red plant which contains the genotype R1, R2 and R2. The white color genotype which is recessive, small r1, R2, R2. So in the F1 generation, R1, capital R1, small r1, capital R2, small r2. So the dominant character only expressed in the F1 generation. So all the wheat kernel are dark red in color. The genotype is capital R1, small r1, capital R2, small r2. Then the F1 wheat red color kernel is crossed with the same red color kernel. We are getting 4 types of gametes. One is capital R1, R2, capital R1, small r2, small r1, capital R2, small r1, R2. So, The red color of the F2 generation is determined by the number of R gene which is present in the F2 generation. So depending upon the dominant allele with the gene present in the organism which determines the red color of an wheat kernel color. Why it is determining? Because it is contain dominant allele. So a gene which or a hybrid or a gamete which possess capital R means that color of the wheat is determined as red color due to the R gene present in the hybrid or an gametes. Dear students, the F1 generation, that is red color wheat kernel, is hybrid with another red color kernel, that is selfing process. They produced 4 genes depending upon the dominant R gene present in the gametes. So the 4 R genes are given here. A dark red color is obtained. 4 R genes which determined as red color kernel. 3 R means medium dark red kernel color. 2 R genes means medium red kernel color. 1 R gene means that is light red kernel color is obtained. An absence of R gene, that is named as white color kernel. See, depending upon the R only, we are going to determine the color of the wheat kernel. It possesses capital R gene means they are named as, what is that one? Red color kernel. But the color of the kernel is also may vary depending upon the number of R gene present in the wheat kernel. If it is 4 R genes are present means it is dark red color. 3 R gene means medium dark red kernel color. 2 R gene means medium red kernel color. And 1 R gene means light red kernel color. And there is no R gene means it is named as white kernel color. Dear students, these are all the different color depending upon the number of R gene present in the organism. Dear students, the R gene is an additive manner produces the red color kernel. So the number of different phenotypic ratio is plotted against the intensity of red kernel color, which produces the bell-shaped curve. That means depending upon the number of R gene, the color of the wheat is also may vary. That one plot in the graphic representation which shows the bell-shaped curve that represent the distribution of phenotypic ratio in wheat kernel color. Other example is also given for polygenic interaction. Example, height and skin color in humans are controlled by 3 pairs of gene. Dear students, see the diagrammatic representation of polygenic interaction. Parents R1, R1, R2, R2. So that means, what is that one? It's a red color kernel parental plant is crossed with the recessive white color parental one, small R1, R1, R2, R2. Okay, so this is the different gene which are determining the color of the or single trait of an organism. It is known as polygenic interaction. Here F1 generation are all the alleles are expressed simultaneously, equally. So that is named as medium red with the heterozygous condition. Once again, the F1 is selfing. We are getting different genotypic ratio and phenotypic color. First one, all are capital R. 4 R is there. R1, R1, R2, R2. So 4 capital R are R genes. So the color of the wheat is dark red in color. Second one, 3 capital R is there. So that is medium dark red kernel color. Another one, the ratio is 4. 2 plus 2, 4 is there. One of them dark red. Another one, the ratio medium dark red is 4 in color. Then next, medium red, 2 R's are present, capital R. First one R1, small r1, R2 and small r2. Another one capital R1, R1, R2, R2. Next one is the small r1, R1, capital R2, R2. So they are all the medium red. So the number is 6 in number. The next light red, only 1 R which is present in the genotypic ratio, which is 4 in number. So totally how many red colors are produced? 6 plus 4, 10, 14 plus dark red 1. So 15 red color kernel are produced in the polygenic gene interaction, and only one which shows the recessive parental type, that is white in color. So these are all the different genetic control of color in wheat kernel, proving the polygenic interaction. Dear students, see the hybridization process. Parental generation dark red which contains different gene, white color which contains different gene, cross together. F1 generation we are getting medium red color which contains all the alleles which is present in the different gene, but it possesses how many R is there? 2 R, isn't it? If it is 2 R means what is the color of that one? Medium red. 4 R means only dark red. 3 R means that is medium dark red color. 2 R is also medium red color. 3 R also medium red color, isn't it? So here in the F1 generation, medium red color because it contains 2 R gene. The F1 generation are selfed with the same gametes. It possesses 16 gametes in the F2 generation. So they are showing the 4R, that is a dark red color, only 1. Then 3R, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 only, that is medium dark red color. Another one 3R. Sorry, 2R. 2R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 2R genes are determining the light colored, light red color kernel of wheat. Then 1R, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. That is light red kernel. Then last only one which possesses the recessive parental one, which is white in color. So 1 dark red in color, 4 medium dark in color, another 4 is the medium red color kernel. Then remaining 4 is the light red kernel color. The last one is the white color. So these data are plotted in a graphical representation which are produced the bell-shaped curve. See the diagram. This is the bell-shaped curve which determines the different color variability of the wheat kernel color determined by the several genes. First one, the ratio is only 1. Second one is the 4. Then medium dark red color which is determined by the 2 R's which are showing 6 in number. Then light red color which is 4. Then white color which is only 1 are expressed in the F2 generation. If you are drawing diagrammatic representation in a graphical manner, it shows the bell-shaped curve. So this is said to be the different kernel color of the wheat determined by many genes. That is said to be polygenic gene interaction. Is very important 5-mark question. Dear students, next we are going to see the conclusion of the polygenic gene interaction which is proposed by Nelson and Allais in the year 1909. Nelson studied that loci that was studied by Nelson and Allais were not linked and the genes assorted independently. That means the gene which is present in different loci, they are not linked together but they are expressed independently. So that is said to be, what is the law of independent assortment. Third law of Mendel's is proved in this polygenic gene interaction. So they are not linked together or crossed together but they are expressed the character independently. Here later researcher has also discovered the third gene also affect the kernel color of wheat. That is, what is the third gene? The 2 R's. It's said to be the third gene which are independent pair of alleles were involved in wheat kernel color. So finally Nelson and Allais found the different ratio, that is 63 red color and white in F2 generation, and also different ratio of 1:66:15:20:15:6:1 in the F2 generation. So these are all the different variability shown in the polygenic gene interaction. See, this is the another example. A crossed with 3 alleles. So first one 2 alleles paathom. That means 2 different gene abdin paathom. 2 gene with 2 alleles, isn't it? So then they have taken 3 gene with a pair of alleles. Each and everyone having the pair of alleles. That and only the ratio is 63 red color and white in F2 generation. So capital AA, capital BB and capital CC are the 3 different gene which is dominant. Red wheat kernel cross with the other 3 different genes of recessive allele. Small AA, small BB, small CC. So all the genes which are expressed independently in the F1 generation, which are showing the intermediate red color, they are selfed and possess the F2 generation in the ratio of, what is that one? 63 red is to 1 white color. See, first dark red number 1, moderate red 6, 15 red color, dark red differentiated from red color, 20 intermediate red, 15 light red, 6 very light red and 1 white color. So this is the another example of polygenic gene interaction determined by 3 genes. First one 2 genes, next one 3 genes. Both the experiment are done in the same plant, that is wheat kernel color, by Nielsen and LA, proved the polygenic gene interaction. Dear students, from this two experiment or hybridization process, Nielsen and LA showed that there is no blending of inheritance. That means there is no hidden or suppression of the alleles taken place in the kernel of wheat. The F2 generation plants shows the wide range of color variation. This is due to that the genes which are segregating independently and are inheritance, that the parental phenotypic ratio dark red and white appear again in the F2 generation. There is no hidden or blending of genes. Only the phenotypic ratio is varied. The cumulative effect of several pairs of gene interaction gives rise to many shades of kernel color. So he concludes that, hypothesize that the two loci means what is that one? Different place of the gene, two gene, or contribute additively to the kernel color of wheat. The contribution of each red allele to the kernel color of wheat is additive. That is the conclusion of polygenic gene interaction given by Nielsen and LA. Dear students, in this video, we have seen only one interaction, that is polygenic interaction in wheat kernel color. I hope have you all understood. Remaining we will see in the next video class. God bless you. All the best children.